Alrighty then. We are live, looking good, though the real test will soon start. So hello everyone, Nehru here, and welcome back. It's a little bonus stream day because I got a little bit of an itch for something, and it's time to see that scratcher, at least hopefully, because last time we tried to use this particular method to scratch it, we ran into a problem. Because basically, as we got close to where we ultimately ended up having to end the stream, things kind of went south. Like Discord completely crashing, things starting to freeze up. So we had to forcibly end it early. Though it has since then been pointed out that possibly the whole tabbing out to check things, make sure things are running smooth, and also doing the Discord stream for the sake of those in the call to watch without stream delay may have been the leading culprit, because the game we're coming back to tonight is one that definitely shows its age. It's everything I've heard says it's a fun game, granted with a few caveats. But all in all, it's one that I have ultimately finally gotten around to playing because of recent developments and interests. I'm looking at you, Orsk, for dragging me into the world of darkness.
I did no such thing.
I was about to say, you say that like it's a bad thing. Like a heathenized it and me being like, yeah, he did.
So, yeah. I know there are a lot of other streams that you'll see will launch games in the middle of it, but I've historically been one of the ones that like to have it preloaded. But thanks to this game, we're gonna just have to play it by ear and hope things work. So, time to launch Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Hopefully I've got everything set up good for it to pick up properly from just launching it like this, and we can resume where we left off. And hopefully I won't mess up, because since it has been a little bit since I last played, I have already forgotten how the controls work.
Ready to go batshit insane.
Crazy, huh? You do remember that I ended up rolling a Malkavian.
I know, that's why I said it. AK, I was paying attention, girl. I wouldn't have said you batshit.
Now the question is, because I got the game launched, now the question is it picking up on the stream?
Yep, we can see it.
Yep, you good.
Excellent.
Please
And
come
you
in.
see the menu there
I do
now.
apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality is a necessary evil.
Oh, right, the Malkavian options.
Hehehe.
Given the kind of options they give you here, I'm not sure how well I'd be able to pull off a Malkavian at the tabletop.
Yes. Are you the Dark Doctor of Gems? You just have to know how to enjoy it.
That's the thing, there's so many different flavors of unbridled crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll just ask Scorpio if he hops in.
Eh. Yes, very well then, but are you Therese, the Dark Daughter of Janus?
Therese Borman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Call off your conflict with the worm, Dark One.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
What has brought your darkness upon him?
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Please tell the one that all is forgiven.
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything.
I hate when you open something and all of a sudden you don't know how loud it's gonna be. It's like, suddenly ear burn. And that doesn't make sense the way I said it, but. I will fuck this worm. Oh. No. Like, I swear sometimes the text is a bit hard to read as I'll give in.
Looks like politicking bloodsucker. I have no idea. I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes in this play because, again, first time doing this. But here goes. I am no politicking bloodsucker. I need to see the worm.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you will have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Spirit? A reflection of the living?
I forgot. You're still new to this. Allow me to break you in. Yes, ghosts exist. Werewolves, mummies, and I'd expect a whole lot of other things I've never seen share the night with us.
I will cross into the world of spirits. What needs to be done?
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
If you give word that to the worm that he is not wanted, I will go.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Go take the artist nectar, Dark Daughter. Farewell!
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
I will do what needs to be done, Dark One.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Then I am off to the house on the ocean. Assuming I don't get lost, because... yeah, I have no sense of direction. I also feel like I should review the control scheme, because, again, it has been a little bit. I don't exactly have this wholly committed to muscle memory yet. So the usual was no, WSAD, jump for space, control for duck. Mouse 1 for the primary attack. Attack mode. Mouse 2 for using vampire powers. Active disciplines. Okay, quick save F9, very useful. Elevator. Come on. Let me out, elevator. Throws the way out again. I think this one. Okay. Alright, now I apparently need to go into the sewers, so I need to find a way into the sewers. So where the hey hi hello do I do that?
Oh, yes, sir, great.
You know, probably also somewhere off of the main street. Oh. Hello there.
Yeah, I think you need to actually go through the sewers. I think I remember Stormy doing this.
So this is a place I would have to get very much more intimate with if I were to play as a Nosferatu.
Yes.
Ooh, and the and the Graxiers makes this very hard to read. Once again, the age of this game coming into play. Click down that. There we go, topping things off. I am going to get so lost in here. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so someplace that needs a key to get in. Oh, that may be it. Now then. What do we have here? I'm guessing this is the hopefully the place. All right. Ah. Thank you, blood buff. All right. Okay, so this place is definitely haunted. Ah, son of a bitch!
I love that noise.
Yeah. Stop throwing things at me, you damn spook!
Ah.
And I do just believe I heard some whispers saying he's watching. I'm gonna guess that comes with being a Malkavian.
Mayhaps.
So first, this was first guy think about their big grand opening of this place, and then a mysterious fire. Son of a! Yeah, something inside of there. And nothing I can really interact with here on the first floor, so... Ah, son of a bitch! Ah. Great. An express elevator down to the damn basement.
Ugh.
Locks. Difficulty 8. I am not picking. I'm not going to be able. I don't think I'm going to be able to successfully pick that. So we've got some wraith bullshittery going on here.
Oh yes.
Oh, would you like to see something strange?
I just know that it's also dark, quite dark in here and quite bright in the room, so I can hardly see squat. And the door is locked now. Okay, I'm gonna have to see if I can turn the brightness up in here real quick, because... Let's see, visual... that'd be the gamma, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay, let's see if I can see better with this. Moderately. Okay, I can at least make things out a little bit better now. I'll turn it back down once I can see again. Yeah, I could turn it up some more because I still am having a hard time seeing. In hindsight, maybe I should have waited until it was a bit later and darker for me to play this, rather than getting a little too antsy. Okay, now I can actually see somewhat. Kind of turns down the potential horror aspect because we're dealing with the bloody wraith, but I can only do so much. Oh, there we go. There's no way I would have been able to see that before. Oh dear, oh dear. A child's severed head found in a hotel laundry room. Okay, so I'm back this way. There's still some more spots I wasn't quite able to. Ah, boiler room key. I'll take that. Yeah, I did not see that door at all before when I came by here. Yeah, can't you say that in general boiler rooms are freaking creepy? Bitch, ow! Well, that hurt. Plus side, we have power now. Okay, so that one's open, so I'm going to get into the other side for that door. Looks like a negative there.
Enjoying your wraith nonsense.
Just
We'll see. We'll see. Just wish the damn wraith would stop throwing shit at me.
Why, you don't like a little pandemonium?
Lock difficulty 10. I am not picking that.
Yeah, you gotta get the key for that one. So essentially there's a sequence to this. You need to get to point A, B, C, D, and E, so each one will essentially get you to the next spot.
You know, I seem to recall when watching Hunter the Parenting, Big D mentioning going to a hotel in LA and having a spirit throw a phone at him.
That might have actually been a reference to this.
Son of a bitch!
That might have been like a gesture at this game, perhaps.
Police say second child was chopped up like firewood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, ain't that a pretty picture?
Yeah.
I'm going to guess Daddy had a temper.
yeah, boy. Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean now. Streamed away.
Yeah. Like I said, I do the Discord stream I could, but it seems like since this game seems to really not like that, regrettably, this is one game we have to just deal with the stream delay because, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's an older game, so...
Yeah. Ow! I think that the Wraith is trying to tell me something.
Mayhaps.
Oop, upstairs key. I'll take that.
Yep. So it's essentially you going down and doing the relay of getting each and every key.
I'm not tripping on that toy.
Are you now?
This room looks a bit more worse off for the wear than the others.
Indeed.
And there's a hole in the floor.
Yep.
Murder-suicide. Ocean House killer possibly responsible for Inferno. Thinking of stuff in these bottles is still good.
Depends on how well the actual ventilation was here. Theoretically, some of it could still be salvageable. Well, actually, no. It was heat, so I'd say it's a coin flip at that point. But best case scenario is still not going to taste that good, I'd wager. Just because booze and heat don't exactly go well together.
There. Also, great. We're in a kitchen. Lots of stuff for them for the ghost to throw at me.
What, are you worried about what the ghost of Gwen's gonna do to you in the kitchen?
Yes.
The answer is yes, a lot of things can be thrown at you in a kitchen. I believe for this one it was recommended to crouch at a certain point.
Let's see. Diary. So we were in 1958, May 30th. Arrived at the Ocean House, week-long holiday. They got booked a room for the hotel's grand opening. 31st. Perfect. The first 2 days are going well. And Ed can't stop asking about the locket that the writer of the star received from their mother. And he's thinking it was sent by some other admirer. June 1st. Nice day. Husband, I'm assuming, is on edge, trying to guess as to who the, quote, new boyfriend is. June 3rd. Hotel guest picnic. Husband in a dark mood. Seems as what like the person who wrote this was just having an absolutely impossible time trying to cheer him up. To the 4th, Tuesdays left, not speaking to the wife or the children, just spending inordinate amount of time just holed up in the bathroom and staring at the locket. The 5th. Left early in the morning. Hasn't been seen since. Oh, and it looks like he went freaking crazy. Showed up covered in blood and just trying to shouting about being together forever and never let her go, and was apparently murdered while writing this. Right. So, what to say about this now ex-husband? mean,
Quite a character.
I mean, how insecure does a guy have to be to see that that his wife had gotten a new locket and just immediately decide just not figure out, but decide that it's from a new suitor, and just absolutely refuses to accept or even entertain the idea that it could be from a source other than a new suitor.
Well, remember, we don't entirely know the entire scheme of things that was on the go, but...
That is fair. We are lacking a fair
yeah.
bit of context.
Yeah, we are seeing this from a certain perspective. So we're seeing only one side of this. Remember, there's, 3 sides to everything?
Mm-hmm. That
Person A, Person B, and the truth.
Yeah, that is a fair point. Though,
and also he could have just been fucked with by some kind of supernatural entity for all we know.
You know what? That is entirely not outside the realm of possibility.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, for all we know, he could have been dominated.
Possibly. Or skin-ridden and then possessed. Or one of the more advanced possession type things for now, which is pretty fucking dark. But essentially what happens when you remove the soul that was already in the body. But at that point, there's an expiration date, though, on the body. Now be careful, because, yeah, the ghost is going to be very, very upset at the moment.
Yep. Yeah, he's getting real pissed now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here for a bit. He's even got the fire going, too.
Well, of course. It's not like they ever actually turned off the actual burners here in the Electra now, but who knows?
Right, gotta try and see if I can open door.
Yeah, you need to get out of this now. Yeah. Well, all this is on the go.
Fuck you too, ghosty boy! Another whisper saying to be careful, so... Don't know if that's ghost related or just, you know, me being a gosh darn Malkavian.
Why not both?
Bit of A, bit of B.
That was close!
I was about to say you might want to move.
Something's gonna be close.
Yeah, Nay almost got pancaked.
Okay, that door is definitely a no-go.
I'm guessing you either have somehow less of a stream delay, or you just knew that was going to happen.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen.
Ah. That's why I said, oh, how did you know that? 5 seconds later? Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Should I go and explore the lower floor first, or this one? Door's already closed, so I guess my answer is... Ah, son of a bitch! Right. Nothing... No. weak a pog thistle.
Oh dear God, we now have an American Pope.
Yes.
Let's see. Petrified Reed was not meant to fall into the hands of the damned, but vampires can benefit from its shamanistic magic all the same. Increases defense by 1 point. I will take that.
Yay.
And I will also go and use it. Or, wait, can equip, drop...
I believe it just gives you that.
As long as I have it in the inventory.
I assume so, yes. So your defense is up. So yeah, so that's you getting rewarded for, you know, exploring shit.
Murders unsolved. Mother or father could have been Ocean House killer. Dead end here. You missed on that one, Ghosty.
The way you said that just made me think of my favorite lines on like Hellsinger Bridge. Hey, Dandy Dick. What? You missed. I believe I got that one right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in through this door, but it's not letting me through.
Just
Looks like an invisible wall of some kind.
Guess got no choice but to go the other way for now.
big brain time.
Ah, lamp right smack in the face. Ah, son of a bitch!
Look, man, you weren't using it to begin with. Face it.
At least I'm using it more than a bloody Nosferatu would.
There.
Now we've got ghostly fire.
Uh-huh.
Hellfire, hellfire is fire with. Yeah, I think we all know what you need to do here. All the goddamn Ghostbusters.
I'm definitely going to have to look at the Wraith books so I can figure out how to use some of this stuff in my own upcoming games.
Uh-huh. So essentially, a lot of what you were getting hit with, essentially, was what's referred to exclusively as pandemonium. The ability to just, yeet shit at people.
Yeah, that might be the reason why I couldn't get in there before, because I need to. It was an exit, not an entrance.
Exactly.
Okay, easy step, easy step. Okay, I think that means I'm got what I came here for. So, let us vacate the premises. So, hopefully now that I'm outside, I don't have to worry about the damn spook throwing any more shit at me.
I mean, you can handle, the occasional brick to the face, can't you? Oh, actually, no, that would not have been pandemonium. Some of the effects you probably did was pandemonium, but that's like ghastly effects on you. That was outrage, throwing shit at people. So that would be a spook.
Spooky ooky.
Something like that.
Spooky, spooky skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now to find... Oh, there's the sewer grate. Now,
Ooh. The fire could have been an example of wildfire, which is the ability to manifest fires because of your burning rage. So, that's technically something. Ooh, that would mean then they would be initiate them into the spooks.
alright then, I've topped off my blood supply. Now, trying to find my way back, because I was just got to this place by sheer dumb luck. Yeah, I consider myself lucky that I didn't end up rolling a Nosferatu because I think that this
Yeah.
is where I initially came in at. But yeah,
There is a map down there you can look at that shows you where everything's to.
yeah. At the same time, though, because of the graphics quality, it's very difficult to read.
I guess depending on what you start at, you go to a different place.
Well, the thing is with the Nosferatu, their appearance alone is a masquerade violation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm,
So plumbing the depths of the sewers is one of their big things.
Oh, there's the asylum. Because yeah, you could argue that the Nosferatu have a unofficial fourth native discipline, that discipline being they are butt ugly.
Well, that's their downside is they become absolutely fucking horrific looking.
hey,
They essentially count as having an appearance, I think, of 0.
weird it sounds to say, some people are into that.
I mean, some people are, as what Big D mentioned. Some of them make it work.
Oh,
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
Number 4.
oh, this is the character I thought was like Harley Quinn from the preview I saw when you guys were doing.
Yes.
I'm half tempted to just go for. I try to avoid your gropings, but you have more hands than I have eyes.
Do it.
I'd be kinder
Don't
to
be a
me if I were
coward.
you. What a gruesome thought, though. Me being you. I suppose that'd mean you'd be inside me, and that's definitely never going to happen if you don't change your attitude.
Oh, these responses.
Oh, yes.
Like bingo without the chips. Just take me to your sister.
Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
Do you want a recommendation here?
I'll take it under advisement.
We don't want to give her the bauble.
In that case, I can only speak with your other face, daughter of Janus.
So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you?
Your sister only receives this treasure.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
I feel like one would have me giving her the pendant.
Yeah, it would, probably.
So that just means either 2 or 3. Eh, either one's going to upset her, but I gotta do this with the other one. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm not sure which of these would be which of these two would be worse for her. Just saying that she's basically saying that she's right, or saying that you don't mean anything to me.
Yeah.
Both of these options are definitely not going to ingratiate me with her, but which one's the lesser of the two evils, I wonder?
That is a good question.
I can either confirm what she's got going on in her head, or just choices. I think I'll go with 2, because 3 feels a bit more harsh. You stole the words from my head!
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, that's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Four feels like the good one here. My heart is open, but your hand will not contain your desire.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
Forgiveness, white daughter, but this is for the other only.
Fine, you hold on to it. Since you're so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
What deed do you propose?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
What dastardly deed for this shattered mind?
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
I may be a stark, raving, mad Malkavian, but I still have my standards. I don't steal the offerings of innocence.
It's not what you think.
Good
Every pretty
point.
penny dropped in that box is going right into some other kindred's purse. You'd be cooking from a dirty steal.
And so Nay has avoided the loss of humanity from stealing the charity box.
I mean, it's not exactly my choice that I was embraced.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, little reminder for anyone who's coming in here who hasn't seen the previous one. I the whole reason that I'm a vampire right now is because my sire embraced me without going through all the right channels and speaking to the local prince to get permission to sire a new kindred.
Ah,
Yep.
bureaucracy.
So I was barely had 5 minutes of unlife in me when I basically got a bag over my head, dragged away to a big meeting with the prince presiding, and my sire got his head lopped off.
Yep, he met final embrace.
So here I am trying to figure all this shit out for the masquerade, being a vampire, with on top of it being a gosh darn Malkavian.
Mm-hmm.
I was slash canvas, but still no green.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back.
The
But in the
voices that
meantime,
speak in
get
my
to the
head.
museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for
that
so
explains
long.
it.
I think we'll go 2 on this one. We will finish worm business when I return, or you will be my next painting!
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
So maybe I should. This is probably a good spot for a quick save. Another thing about it, I'm not used to seeing elevators that have their doors on the angle like this. Okay, Gallery Noir in Santa Monica. Now, I just need to find the place.
Yeah.
Smoke shop. Diner.
Oh, you're doing pretty good with blood at the moment. I'm guessing you topped off.
Yep. Now I'm down on a few rats while I was down in the sewer.
Ooh, always good.
A bail bonds place. Okay, Main Street. Maybe it's because gallery feels like it'd be a Main Street kind of thing.
Probably.
Oh, what do we have here? too heavy to lift.
Yeah, if you had enough strength, you can bend those bars, but that's the door right there you need to get in through. Problem is, there's a guard off to your left.
Maybe a blood.
Hello.
Maybe if I have a blood buff, will give me enough strength. Let's try it.
Don't think so.
Oh,
What's
it
your
did.
strength? Ooh. Nice. So you can get through then.
Fair enough, Scorpio. Scorpio's just something getting through and it's loud. He's speaking in the general chat.
Okay, so you mentioned. Oh, don't go near him. Don't go near him. That's the guard.
Success.
Just Twitch because
Yeah.
I believe they said it's something. Or you can explain. You better explaining things to me.
Yeah, you might want to save now, Nate, because yeah.
Okay.
So just to warn you, this is gonna get violent.
Quick save here.
Yes. And what did you want me to explain, nickname?
Oh, why? Scorpio's asking. We're gonna be sure this isn't well, it's just Twitch. Is it because
Is
Discord doesn't
there a
play
reason
nice?
why you're short? Your skirt is so far down.
Hmm?
I have no idea. I just
Because I'm pretty certain that's your panties there.
I honestly
Okay.
don't know.
Is it
I mean,
really?
it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like the skirt's really short.
Is it? Or could it just be like a male cave-in? Would you really expect him to wear underwear on the outside?
I mean, possibly. Okay, so if you try to hit one of these now, you sort of need to do these in order.
But yes, or Scorpio was saying, is it because Discord doesn't play nice for the game, or is it something else?
Yeah,
I believe
it's-
it doesn't
Yeah,
play
it's
nice.
that.
yeah, it's because Discord does not play nice with the game. So we got Kane stabs Abel.
Yeah. So I think you need to do these in the right order. Otherwise, there's like a weird like blood magic-y barrier on this.
Okay, this one I think, because again the current graphics quality makes some of these a little hard to read. I'm pretty sure this says Cain cursed by God.
Yeah.
Cain meets Lilith.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's Cain slays Abel.
Yeah.
And Cain, I'm guessing it spurns Lilith.
Possibly.
So
So you need to do these in the right order and with your dagger,
yeah, so I'm pretty sure
which you do have out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure meets happens before spurns, because
One would hope so.
with my current limited knowledge of Vampire the Masquerade lore, the reason why this is so interesting, that this is a thing focused on Cain, which probably lends it more credence to it being run by a kindred, is because
They already mentioned this was the kindred operation.
yeah, I'm saying if they didn't, this would be evidence that would add to it, because basically Cain is the first vampire.
Yep. That's why they're called. That's why they're called Canaanites.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm pretty sure I remember hearing that if someone asked what is Cain's stats in the thing, there was an actual character sheet for Kane that just says, "You fucking lose."
I'm sorry, what?
Apparently out there is a stat sheet for Kane in World of Darkness that that says, "You fucking lose."
Well, remember, if the antediluvians are so fucking nightmarish, they are the third generation.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 steps down from him, so yes. Kane is very much a nightmare if you were to actually fight him.
Mm-hmm.
But you're probably never going to fight him. Because he's cursed.
It is a fight.
He's cursed though. What?
Oh, I was gonna say, at that point, I don't even think it is a fight. It's
no,
your
it's not really a fight. Yeah.
Honestly, it's a shame this game doesn't play nice on Discord stream.
Mm.
Is it the correct knife you got on then? Oh, here you go. Hey, you cut that one up. Oh. Weird, okay. Oh, okay. Hope you're ready for this thing. Better off with the knife. Oh, there we go.
Come on.
Yeah, if you cut him around her now, it looks like your HP is coming back some, so... And I think you are able to blood heal yourself. That's one of your little options in the bottom right. You're doing good damage on him. Careful. You might want to heal yourself. Actually, no, you got this. Congratulations. So now you can leave the way you came in.
I assume that the stream is going good then?
Yes.
So far, so good.
That's good. I'm probably going to be switching to PC within the next couple minutes. I just picked up my food.
Ah.
And it's going to be fun. I sadly don't have a fridge anymore.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, nothing happened. I move out of my room tomorrow. And the fridge was one of the items that to help clear out. I unplugged it yesterday and just drove it home.
Oh, the defrost, shit like that, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing happened to it. It's just home. Because, yeah, items are being moved out.
need a little more experience before I can up my melee a bit.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I could definitely use a little sippy.
Little sippity whippity. But there you go, you managed to get that done, and you didn't even steal the charity money, so you didn't lose humanity.
No.
Oh, come on, that's a penalty right there. How could you not steal the charity money? I don't need it.
Like I said before, I may be a batshit crazy Malkavian, but I still have my standards.
Indeed.
I mean, I have standards, despite
No,
the
you
fact
don't.
that come on, those fucking mangoes ain't cheap.
You have no standards, face it.
Stop fighting me with Haru with their daily stealing of meat and cheese. It's fucking stopping me from eating the fucking mango.
Your fault.
That sounds like a you problem, good sir. Oh, look, already. You're doing pretty good on the blood.
Yep. This should just help me to heal up a bit faster and replenish my blood supply.
Indeedy.
Oh, I have to
No.
check the meat spot for Iceland hypocrite.
A little aspects will hopefully help me find them more.
Be careful, no. I think the aspects doesn't let use some of your blood.
Yep. But at the same time, I'm also down here to replenish.
That is fair, and it stays active for a decent chunk of time.
And there we
There
go.
we go.
Perfect.
Filled up on rat blood. Hey, there's nothing wrong with rat blood. Perfectly viable. Sure,
And
it tastes like absolute ass, but
it gets the job done. And I think
It gets the
I
job done.
think I got turned around down there because I came up on the entirely wrong side of town.
indeedy, yes.
Yep, I am totally a discombobulated. Alright.
Now you might want to save when you get in here.
I should probably save right now then, just to be safe.
Just a bit.
Nah, I don't think you need to.
You. What were you thinking?
Ah?
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
But
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I don't know what your lips are saying.
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
At least I got your damned item from the Ocean House. Here, take it.
My museum is wrecked! Do you understand? Now, if you'd like to atone...
That's
or
why
if
you
you'd like
wanted
to
to make
provide
sure
further
you
assurance of
gave
your
her
innocence,
the
I
thing.
have one more task that has to be dealt with.
What new deed is this?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets.
Oh.
She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
So how do you feel about a fight, Nay?
Depends on who I have to fight.
I mean,
think
1v1.
they're either... I think they're probably ghouls or people that she has on Hall. So I know this at least from what Stormy streamed. Jesus.
This is more
Dream Ken
convoluted.
has taken over Stormy.
This is more convoluted than my psyche. I will find her, and then we finish this.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself.
Because remember, Nay,
Just do what I
the one you're speaking at the moment is a fellow Malkavian. You're both batshit insane in your own respective ways. So yeah, you need to go to a diner there now.
Yeah, I did see a diner while I was wandering around. Speak of the devil.
Mm-hmm. Yep, save before going in there. Because this is gonna get dicey. One of these fucks has a shotgun. And we all remember Speaker D's. Yeah, look off to your left. Or actually behind you at this point. There you go. You see that lovely group of people? Remember, you can feed off him. Oh. Oh. There you go. Oh. He's gonna kill you. Oh, fuck. Well, you might want to pick up that shotgun. Meet your boomstick.
And I think I accidentally killed this guy while I was in the heat of the moment, because...
Oh, fair.
So, let me bring up my character sheet to see... Okay, no humanity loss, no masquerade violation.
Yeah, because you're in a bit of a combat zone, so you're good.
Damn it, I pissed at myself now.
What did you do this time?
I got loaded ice cream with my Buffalo Wild Wings. I forgot I took my fucking silverware and plates back with me when I left for home.
Lol.
It was a
I don't have a fucking spoon.
But you have to trust me. Teresa had to have you.
And I have ice
I had
cream.
to lock myself in the bathroom because now she's got a gun and please, you have to help me.
I got nothing.
So you handle that name without getting killed once. That's good.
I figured hysteria on the guy with a shotgun was probably a good idea.
That was a good idea.
Because, yeah, I probably would have been fucked if he kept shooting at me.
Yeah, there's a reason why I remember the oh shit meter for anything in WoD is like 4 to 5 guys with shotguns in any one spot.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
I mean, there's a good reason why the shotgun is an effective weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for anyone not familiar, who might be watching this, who's not familiar with the World of Darkness, a lot of stuff you normally think of when you think of vampires, forget it. It's just vampire propaganda put out to keep you dumb.
On some vampires, it is accurate, because some of them do have weaknesses to, like, silver, some have weaknesses to garlic. It really is a case-by-case basis, but some irregularities do crop up.
Yeah.
But by far and large, yeah, it's just propaganda.
Yeah, in general.
I don't know why I'm just imagining it this. Ha, I have garlic. No, my allergies!
I mean, I think that's an actual thing vampires can have.
Well, yes, but I find it funny just to picture the vampire. It's not because it's a vampire weakness in general, just one being like,
Yeah.
no, my allergies.
Yep.
But, yeah. Basically, the sun, that is a guaranteed thing. Fire, but also very much so. Especially since you can definitely tell because of the roach trick. Am I even pronouncing that right?
Close enough. I think it's a Germanic word.
I mean, to be fair, fire it kills anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
fire
fire is a weakness to a lot of things in WoD.
Yeah. And of course, shotgun.
Yep, shotgun. And if you can, preferably the automatic shotgun when 5 or 6 people with AA-12s just open up on something. It's always funny. Especially when they're complete with incendiary munitions.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, which one to go for here? A used saddle or... I'll play it nice. Patience, white mistress. Telling me what troubles you.
Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy. She paid those thieves for a hit. She'll kill anyone who gets in the way of her becoming the top dog of Santa Monica.
White mistress, why did you bind me to these railroad tracks?
Teresa's gonna kill us. Without me, you'll never get out of Santa Monica alive.
Why does the Dark Daughter curse me?
Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have.
Death is not as peaceful as I had hoped.
Oh, you get some XP there now.
Yeah. All right, I can probably either pump up melee. We need one more for strength, so let's go with melee.
Not a bad idea.
Because yeah, if the way the things are calculated here is at all like the tabletop game, I'm not sure whether to pump up strength or dexterity, because it'll probably depend on which weapon I am working on.
Yes.
Because if I like using the knife that I've been using, it's probably would be a melee dexterity roll.
Possibly.
Let's see. I also need to figure out which disciplines to focus on. Okay, let's see. Next level for Auspex, which would be a whopping 10. Adds 2 points to wits, 1 point to perception. Reveals auras of all living and undead within a large distance, and a 28-second duration.
Yeah.
Then after that, got the 2 wits, 2 perception, a great distance at 32 seconds. And then we got 3 points to wits and perception, within a trend all living and undead with a tremendous distance and 36 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at Dementation then. Level 3. Oof. Vision of Death. Costs 2 blood. The victim dies instantly.
Yep.
Holy crap. That's a level 3 Dementation?
Yeah.
Just look at someone and you die.
Yes.
You'd be surprised that some of the abilities in World of Darkness in general, like I said, my media thing is a level 3.
And level 4, we got Berserker. 3 blood. Makes the victim go insane. So they attack at random and then they drop dead.
Yeah.
And then we got Bedlam at 4 blood. So basically the target and others near him just suffer one of the first 4 levels at random.
Yeah.
Jeez and crow.
Essentially, you can spread your insanity to others.
Huh. Right, so there's also Obfuscate. We got Hide, so invisible as long as we're motionless. Limited invisibility, can move invisibly while crouched. Revealed if I touch anyone else or if I interact with the environment. Lasts 20 seconds per activation. So I still need to be somewhat quick about it. Hidden Killer. Stealth kills while invisible. And melee attacks that break Obfuscate 3 gain a 50% damage bonus.
Yep.
Let's see what the 4 does. Advanced invisibility. Move freely while invisible. Melees that break Obfuscate 4 deal double damage. And finally, number 5, Unseen Force. Triple damage, 26 seconds. Ooh, the options. Plus, I also have to think about potentially putting some more stuff into my attributes and abilities. So,
yes.
Choices.
Choices, yes.
Because I'm pretty sure there is no way I'm going to be able to max everything.
Probably not.
Not with that attitude, you're not.
But remember, you can always find items that increase some of your stats. Remember, you found that in that first building you started off in, or now, well, after the tutorial area, you found a book that gave you a bonus to, I think, your... Which stat was that actually to?
I think it was
that
Sneak. Yeah, it was Stealth, I
Sneak.
think.
Yeah. So there's stuff like that around Tutor now. So there's items that can give you bonuses or bonus dots to now even.
Yeah, I think I remember correctly at one of the stores there was a book or something I could still purchase that would give me something.
Yep, and remember, you probably have a bunch of items on you that you can sell. Because, like, weapons and such now will stack up to, I think, like, 5 on you. So you can have, like, 5 or so of the same weapon on you. So as long as you don't sell the last one, you're still good.
Now let's see, where was the store?
I think that might have been over by the pier.
Yeah, because before I go and deal with this thing, I'm going to go and manage my inventory a bit.
Yes. Also, that item that gave you a bonus to defense really came in handy with the thing that was trying to kill you. Yeah, that right there, the thistle, very handy.
Yeah. So wooden stake. Got $98 right now. Holding on to 3 blood packs.
That's always good. That's additional dash blood for you to make use out of.
I might be able to sell the wooden stake. Might be able to sell the gold ring.
I mean, the wooden stake's a good idea, because remember, you can use that on vampires to essentially take them out of the fight.
So basically, right now the only thing I can sell is the gold ring. And possibly extra weapons.
Yep, you probably also sell that diary if you wanted. Yeah, and any extra weapons you got.
I also need to see if I can find something better fitting.
Yeah, you can get better clothes, but I think the next one for you, clothes-wise, is the next major area. So you need to complete the bombing of the warehouse, I think.
Right. Okay, so...
Yeah, you got some stuff you can probably sell.
So I just need to see how much of each I can sell.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll hold on to the shotgun, because...
Oh, you might also want to reload your weapons. Maybe go down to the sewers and do that. I think the revolver's not fully loaded. Or at least go into a spot where you're out of sight of people.
Right. Medical clinic. Pawn shop.
Ah, there we go, pawn shop.
So before I go into the pawn shop, I'm going to fire by. So let's head into a back alley here.
You gotta pawn some shops. Gotta pawn that shop off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we reload that a little bit. Yep, you got 6 in there now. That's good. 6 out of 6. And shotgun, I think, might be... Yeah, you're 1 short, but that was because someone put one into you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're good, but... Yeah, you now have a lovely shotgun to make use out of.
So, yeah, if I meet up with anyone who wants to give me any guff that I need to take down fast and hard.
Now remember, your firearm skill's not that great.
True.
But you could always work on that by, say, increasing dexterity. Because I think dexterity is the one that's usually linked to firing off firearms. And as you said here now, with some melee weapons, some will use dex, some will use strength. But strength largely would be the main thing for determining how much damage you deal.
Alright, here's what we got today.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's the computer book.
Mm.
Computers for Grandma.
Oh, okay, so I need to put some points into my research skill if I want to get this book here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely have enough to get computers for Grandma.
Yeah.
So let's buy it.
Oh, you gain nothing from it. Yeah, we probably should have read the actual book. Because it was saying that it wouldn't actually give anything to you because you're already at a high enough point. So you might want to reload that save. Otherwise you're going to be down, I think, $51.
Which means first things first. Do this again.
Yeah, reload the revolver.
Put that away.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think you've already bought that book before, so I think that's the reason why I was saying
Thanks
it wouldn't
for
help
coming back.
you.
What you need? Alright, here's what we got today.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like I said, I think we've already bought it, so that's the reason why we have 2 points in computers.
Mm-hmm. So this a gold ring we can sell.
Yes. Oh, we can maybe sell that diary. Unless you want to hang on to that.
Diary's got a value of 0.
Ah. Well, would at least get it out of your inventory.
Fair. Not giving me the option to sell it. I just had to drop it.
Oh, okay. Maybe something we can drop off back at your place, maybe. Because I think you do have, like, a thing to, like, store shit into.
Alright, so let's make our way back to the asylum and try and clean things up a bit.
Yeah. So there's, I think, 3 ways this thing can go. You either have to side with one of them, or you have to, or you could, if you, I think, handle things right, you could essentially make one reach the path where both sides are okay with you. At least that's what I remember Stormy mentioning.
Yeah, we'll see how things play out.
But yeah, the ball's in your court. But that's the reason why I mentioned before now about not giving the thing to the pigtailed one. Because she would have just chucked it into the ocean, and then they would not have been able to.
Waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me, and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese.
I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Oh, what strange fate twists befall us.
Isn't it obvious?
Indeed. So
I'm
now
about
you
to
see
rid
what
the
their
night of this
insanity
deviant,
is.
backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to do my best to try and de-escalate this, so do not ever exhume your past, Dark Mistress.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Stop it, Ivory Princess.
That's right, Jeanette. No one wants to hear your lies. I was the good girl. You were the wicked one. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me. Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down. Blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life, and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
And we're trying to play to both sides. I need to do a stand up for the other one as well a little bit. So, she owes you nothing, Dark Daughter.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
I have no idea how this is ultimately going to end up. I'm just going to do the best I can. Yes, the Dark One called down the Reaper on me.
Therese will never let you live. You disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
What of Janice, Dark Daughter?
I was always good to Father, but Jeanette made him miserable. Over the years, it all became too much for him. I think she broke his heart, so he killed himself right in our room. Killed himself? Therese. You placed his finger on the trigger once you blew his mind all over the silly clown wallpaper. Right after he found me in your bed and thought I was you. He was always angry at you. You drove him to drink. When he died, he was in torment.
As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Yay. I think a dark deed for the Dark Daughter.
The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me.
Enough! Don't say another word about that.
So, sweet sister.
Is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come.
Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology?
A love letter?
Give me the boomstick.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
Well, looks like that's how it turned out.
Yeah.
I get this feeling you have to do things pretty exactly if you want to get the middle of the road thing.
Yeah, you had to essentially, to, like, even out, like, the... how they like you, or how they, like, their opinion of you. If it's too low on one side, that one will lose, and then, so, essentially, the one that was siding with the Anarchs was the one that failed here. Her one wasn't high enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, because of what you call it. And it's like my first thought was, anarchy, everybody wants to be me.
This is acceptable.
Tongue's hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old gas station.
I'll tell him that one condition of a truce is that he help you. Our business then is finally complete. What you witnessed here, not a word to anyone.
I understand. I am gone.
Oh, that's a Malkavian for you.
Whew. Alright, with that done, let's do a little save.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a save.
An oil tank not far from the asylum.
Yeah. So there's like an empty lot with like a giant ass like drum thingy.
Looks like that would be this here.
Yep. Yeah, so you can open up the gate.
The one and only. Don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
And I'm going to say a Nosferatu.
No, actually, he's a La Sombra.
Really?
I'm joking.
Well, because I mean, I can. I mean,
Yeah.
You do.
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
I seek a strange house of wares, oh nasty dude.
I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Secret sorrow and sickness. Tell me of the Sabbat.
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
What of the hapless humans?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
Do they know of their dark masters?
Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
Can you lead me there, your nastiness?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
My pockets desire things they do not have.
All right, I guess. Come back when you're ready to go. But don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your schedule.
I am no longer here. Yeah, I think this is probably a good opportunity to run back to the apartment, drop things off if I can, and from there go on.
And don't forget to look around. So you just open up a new little spot for yourself.
Yeah, first gonna drop stuff off, then a quick bit of exploring. I just gotta actually remember where my apartment is.
Aren't you not that far off from the building with the blood splat in front of it?
Ah, that might be it.
Yeah, so you're like right next to it essentially.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Doubled Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular one? Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Caller, you've got the first shot at Doug tonight. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
There we go. Yeah, you can store shit in there.
Vigo? So, Vigo, why are you up so late?
I'm working a late shift here at the yacht club.
How many boats do you own, Vigo?
2.
I used to do a little yachting myself. What brand of yacht do you
I
have?
think that's everything I can drop off.
Let's see, pistol, such.
Like that.
What's that key?
Latte Italiano?
Yes.
Arrivederci, Vigo. Caller 2, you're on the Deviled Night. Agent?
I am.
Hello.
And no keys.
I am.
Is tonight a rerun?
Hmm?
Yep.
Caller
Sure.
number 3, what's
Yep.
keeping you?
Oh, keyring. Oh, okay.
Tab, they're at it again, and people have got to know. They've got to know because they don't.
Muted.
Alright. Save. And
You ready to go?
lead on, nasty dude.
Ooh, we have a pope from Chicago. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wonder if he knows Father Forthill.
Mm.
At least I hope that's the right way to pronounce that one.
Maybe.
Ah, yes, and now Nay gets to choose how she wants to go through these areas.
I will take that 38 ammo.
Good. I think there's another box there too. Not over in that corner you're in, but I think just near you. So another glowy thingy.
Yeah.
Not going to check the cupboard.
I mean, didn't see anything else that was. I didn't notice anything else specifically that was glowing other than that one box.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would have been it. Yeesh.
Yes, that's what that noise is. It's a train.
Yep.
So this looks like it's a way out of the building if I want to be stealthy about it.
Yep, and you're also in a combat area, so everything goes.
Alright, so first things first, I need to get into the right position. I'm actually attempting to somewhat be stealthy. Because as much as I may be a kindred, getting everyone's attention is pretty much a nice way to make my job a whole lot harder than it needs to be.
I mean, if you get everyone's attention and then you eliminate them, they technically can't be counted as getting everyone's attention anymore.
Ooh.
Now that guy just looks like a regular bum on the street. Could be useful for feeding. Options do I have for sneaking? So yeah, they got those two having a conversation. So if I take one out, oh, wait, just a second. Maybe this might be a good job for obfuscate. Just sneak on by. Alright. Ah, crap, another one. That one's on patrol.
Freeze!
Trying to feed on him, but yeah, it ended up not working. Well, at least I didn't get more attention on me. Oh, right. Right.
Hey, hold it!
Yeah, silver ring. That could be worth a little. Okay. I'm inside the big building now. And now the next question is how to get down safely without alerting everyone.
Easy. Jump.
Works for me.
Okay.
Someone there? Hey, who's there?
As much as I figured what would happen if I ended up failing my stealth.
Yep.
Because, like you said, as strong as vampires and the supernatural can be, they can easily be trumped if you get enough people together with guns.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, to be fair, that's the case for a lot of things.
Yeah, so says the one who's the immortal in the group.
Yes, I do. Well, just because I can come back doesn't mean any different.
I mean, remember, just because you're immortal doesn't mean you're immune to bullshittery. Worst case scenario, someone could still kill you and then, stuff you into an icebox and drop it into the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Don't forget a gun, I think he had one on him.
Yep, picked it up.
And that's how nickname spent an eternity inside an icebox in the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Head Pet's nickname.
La 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 la.
Good usage of the obfuscation. Watch it, need your spec to finish up.
Okay, so first things first.
Well, you could save now that you have the ring.
Hey, who's there?
Probably a good idea.
Hey, hold it! Hey, hold it! Up there! Oh.
Yeah, this is a juicy little blood bag.
And you can drain these as much as you want.
Okay, so they gave up on trying to find me. Oh, never mind.
Taking advantage of the environment. Guns, the great equalizer.
Freeze!
Yeah, I think that might be some mod that Stormy had that allowed them to pick up multiple melee weapons. Now remember, you could go out there now and do some melee. You have cut down on their numbers quite sufficiently.
Hey, hold on. Freeze!
Ooh, and you're picking up some more ammunition. That's good. Oh. Oh. Okay.
Time to vamoose.
Yeah, you need to vamoose. Oh, so it's not just gonna be mortals now. Oh fuck, this is gonna get tight actually. I think that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to clear
Don't
this.
harm it yet. Yes.
That's an oopsie.
That's an oopsie daisy.
Because, yeah, I may have thinned out their numbers, but I didn't thin them out enough to make a fast escape.
Yeah.
There are still a lot of them here.
There are a lot of mortals here. Ooh, you're taking a lot of damage. There we go. And remember, you have all the time in the world.
Okay then.
He went flying a fair bit.
Yep.
I don't know why I just find it funny to imagine. Just that, like, you always think of vampires being up close and personal with this stuff. Like they'd have a vampire be like, taste this, pulls out a 9-iron, or 5-iron. There is also something funny that you said, just like go to a vampire and think, just shoot me. Like, I think he shot me.
And remember, you can always bleed one of these for a bit. Good, good. Fill up the tum-tum. Yeah, whatever you do, do not start. I mean, ooh, there you go. Another shotgun, so you got more ammo.
History has a way of repeating itself, and if we can't make that out.
Interesting.
Okay, I see at least 3 down on that side.
Yeah. There's still a bunch of them left. Oh, they spotted you.
There we go.
There we go. Now you can slurp up some of the goodies, pick up what ammo you can. And like I said, probably save before you actually deposit the bomb, because you'll be on a bit of a timer, and the Sabat prone. Oh yeah, I think you can destroy those boxes. There might be some stuff in them. So yeah, you have a bunch of little boxes you can probably destroy. Yeah, bat's probably gonna be a little bit. Ah, there we go. Might as well steal a ship before we blow up the spot, eh? Oh, I think that small one you can interact with. Like you did with the other one.
I think I might actually be stuck.
Oh, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm stuck in geometry.
Oh no, you just beat them all.
Yeah. Up. Time to do that all again.
I mean, do you want to try to like jump around trying to like unclip yourself?
I've been trying that the whole time.
Oh, lovely. Well, ready to go again.
Alright. On top of that, I still had those on the other side of the door to worry about as well.
Yeah.
Like the ones that are down here where I'm looking right now. Ah, crap, I fell on the wrong side. Oh, well.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Well, at least I can go for the shotgun, that bastard. Or at least try to...
There we go. Time to throw around marbles like there's no tomorrow.
No.
Sucky. You are now my Capri Sun. Maybe we save destroying the boxes until after we kill everyone.
Yeah. Considering I got this spot here cleared, I'm going to just take the opportunity to save right now.
Yes.
Like, save as I systematically clear the warehouse.
Yes. Not a bad idea.
Alright, another quick save. I'll take that shotgun ammo happily. Ah! I was not expecting that to happen.
Wow.
Me dragging what looked like
Wait for a moment.
me dragging what looked like a box of missiles off of a shelf and then blowing up, and me taking pretty much nothing.
Huh. Nice.
So I'm going to stay away from the rest of those missiles. Yeah, getting pretty well off on pistol ammo.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of ammo from this place because this was essentially a stockpile of munitions and stuff for now for the Sabbat Armory.
So basically, pick up everything I can.
Like you remember, like the line that Big D gave to Guy Chapman. So like. That's what you're essentially breaking into at the moment is what was the Sabbat Armory here in Santa Monica. Oh, I see a blood bag. Ooh. He got a little closer, didn't he?
Yep. I was trying to feed on him, but it wasn't going through.
Fair. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't always go through because they'll shrug you off.
Okay. So I'm going to do one more save here in this room.
Yes.
Look around a little bit more, especially on the outside.
Yeah, to give your HP some time to recoup. So far, you've just taken non-aggravated damage, so you're doing pretty good at the moment.
Hey, stop right there.
That'll do it.
Yeah, you sort of gotta run, like, knock them a little bit, and then you're able to latch on and lamprey. So good. So we can probably go back up, do the save, and then hit off. Once we drop the bomb bet. Not only will you be on a timer, but these guys' Chucklefuck Masters are gonna show back up.
Yep. I'm just working on clearing things out a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
Trying to make sure I have as much of a straight shot as I can get to getting out of here.
Oh yeah. Because you only have, I think, 3 minutes to actually get out of here.
Mm-hmm. So with that 3-minute time limit, I need to make sure, or I have set up an escape strategy.
Yes.
Hey, stop right there.
Yep, and we also need to make sure we steal anything and everything. It's not like these guys are going to be using it. Ooh. That guy's getting some good hits on ya. And there's one more guy inside the building. Ooh, what's that bottle, though?
As much as I was trying to actually go and feed on them, it was not taking.
Yeah. When they're aware, it does get hard to try to lock onto them. And it looks like, buddy, he had another guy there that was shooting ya.
Because, yeah, as much as I want to hurry up.
Freeze!
Yeah, my face. Pew pew.
Come on up. Whew. Alright, I'm going to do another save here now that I've cleared out another section of them. Because, again, as soon as I set off that thing, I'm going to have a very limited amount of time to get the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah, because some tougher opponents will be popping in there now, because a few Sabat members will show up. But be sure to, like I said, steal as much ammunition as you can. Did you empty out that car that had those boxes in it?
One moment. Yeah, one car had boxes in it. Those.
Yeah, because I think a few of those smaller ones were ones you can get ammo out of by just... Yeah, off to the left there. There we go. Yep.
Nope. Looks like they're just ones that I can potentially climb on.
Ah. Oh well. You're still gonna be making it look abandoned anyways with the munitions you got from here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get these two, because...
Freeze!
Okay, now that they're done taken care of, now to get back inside and save once more once I am...
Make sure all your weapons are fully loaded. I think you might have been out one shell on your shotgun. Yeah, 'cause looks like you got, I think, 5 out of 6. Yeah, there we go, 6 out of 6. And I think your revolver's fully loaded. Yep. Oh yeah, you're doing good on revolver at the moment. You got close on to 100 rounds for it. You need a 6 for that. Yeah, you now even went to blood buff. Would you be able to do that?
Yeah. On the plus side, I'm pretty sure I've cleared everything that's already in here out.
Yeah.
Alright, so save.
Yep. And hopefully you're ready to deal with some kindred.
So I was a bit too focused on getting him down, down and...
Oh fuck, you've taken a lot of damage.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that explains why the door was locked. I'm gonna have to fight my way out of this.
Yeah, I think you got 2 of these or 3 of these you need to deal with.
Oh. Okay, maybe using blood buff might help.
Possibly.
Either that or obfuscate to try and ditch him.
I don't think you can ditch them because the door's locked at the moment.
Still get a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is when they just zip in like that for that big heavy hit.
Yeah. You might want to use your blood healing thingy. Don't think that's blood buff, it's the other thing.
And I think that skill you're thinking of was one Stormy had in it was a modded skill.
Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I think that was the plus mod.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Yeah, blood pack. Yeah, I think you need to keep fleeing, like, over to where like, the homeless guy's still.
Oh, don't tell me we're going to have to deal with the guru.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Nope, that's a gang girl.
Okay, so part of me is still tempted to go with number 4.
I mean, it still works. They're the one vampire clan that technically that's on at least okay relations with werewolves.
I'll go with it. Ah, werewolf!
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
Huh? No final death?
I hadn't planned on it.
Are you the big bad wolf?
I see my reputation for once does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Number 3.
Yeah.
These are all good.
They're all good.
I mean, I could argue I see dead people because of the whole thing with the race, but at the same time, vampires, so technically...
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 3. Strange?
Yeah.
No.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Goodbye, wolf.
I love how this is all going on with the homeless guy over in the corner. Okay, yep. We see wolves turn into people all the time. That's nothing.
Nice.
I am now going to save now that I'm out of there.
Yes, definitely.
Nice to talk to him.
Nice work, Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile
Yes.
away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Do you know of Beckett, the noble savage?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
We traded words.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. But that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
I seek to pull questions from your bubbling dome.
Like what?
Shine the light on the clans.
Clans are just bloodlines, you know. A common root shared and passed on from sire to child.
Le Bear the Bruja!
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like, that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt. And that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt. Sure.
Give me the goods on the gangrel.
They fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to. Sure.
Demystify the Malkavians.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me.
Alright.
Sure.
Another clan. Need me some knowledge of the Nosferatu.
The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife.
Fate shines well on your twisted visage.
The Nosferatu stick together, pool resources. We have more going on than anyone could guess at. Our web blankets the night.
Are the creepy worms a part of the Gestus family?
I'm loyal to the clan, loyal to my primogen, and therefore loyal to the Camarilla.
Do you like the Gestus family?
The Nosferatu are the eyes and ears of the Camarilla, so they take care of us. They value our services, or don't want to be on our bad side. Either way, no one bothers us.
Tell me of the Jester Prince.
Chester? You call him LaCroix a Chester? You'd better watch that, fledgling. Anyway, what am I gonna say? He's the boss now. Sure.
Tell me the truth of the Toreador.
I don't rub elbows with the pretty bloodsuckers much, but I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos. Sure.
The tale of the Tremere.
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in LA, but all in all, there's not that many of them. Sure.
Ventru and Veritas.
Well, they get a bad rap if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge. But when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up. They can take the heat.
Can you open my eyes to the sex?
Yeah.
What the place of the Anarchs?
The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
What do you know, the one with the number for name?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
I see someone with my mind's eye.
Sure. Chester. You call him LaCroix a Chester? You'd better watch that, fledgling. Anyway, what am I gonna say? He's the boss now. Yeah.
Crew me on the Camarilla.
The Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then Bloods blowing the Masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
Caitiff, the motherless dogs.
Pretty close to the mark. Caitiff are just kind of riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society, don't know their clan, mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
Thin-blooded and short-lived.
You said it. Theory goes that the farther down the bloodline you are from Cain, the weaker the blood is. So if you're, say, 5th generation, the blood is strong. If you're 15th generation, you barely qualify as a vampire. A thin blood.
Thin blood, thinly seen, and yet they cast a long shadow.
Long shadow? Yeah, I see what you're saying. You Malkavians and your damned insight. Most fledglings don't know anything about Gehenna.
Gehenna! The falling of the eternal shadow!
You don't know the half of it, kid. Gehenna, the day we all die, when our sleeping forefathers rise and bring about the end of the world. Many believe we're living in the final nights.
Tell me of hunters. Gods, devils!
Hunters. Humans who hunt vampires. Most are half-cocked yokels, who also say they've been abducted by UFOs. The real hunters are trained by secret societies, holy orders of the church that have existed since the Middle Ages. Fear them.
Cain, the Dark Father.
Yep, that's him. Cain, the biblical brother killer, father of all vampires. Like what? Sure.
Wrong button.
No worries.
Well, they get a bad rap if you ask me.
I think we already got all the... I think, yeah, we...
Yeah. I think they'll check to make sure I didn't miss anything on the Sabbat.
You ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense.
Oh yeah, we
They care
haven't done the
less
Sabbat
about
yet.
Masquerade, and they seem to care even less about themselves. It's like, hey, let's all spread hell on Earth so we can feel big and bad. Oops, I'm dead. Now how did that happen?
I leave you to your black baths. Farewell. Now it'll save after all that lore dump.
Indeedy.
And it looks like we even managed to impress him a little bit with a little bit of that Malkavian insight.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so report to Prince LaCroix, Adventure Tower downtown. So where the hey hi hello is that? Adventure Tower, Adventure Tower. I don't know. idea.
That's the building with the blood outside of it, I believe. You know where you're and the ghouls too.
Yes, that.
Yeah. Ghouls managed to move away. Still hasn't cleaned up all his blood, though.
Mm-hmm.
This might not be it.
Aw. Good question. Is he outside, maybe? Okay, let's look at the objective. Okay.
But yeah, I need to report.
Report to print at the Venture Tower downtown.
So this is gonna be a little mini venture trying to find Venture Tower, because
I think we need to take the cab down now.
Cabby.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
That cat it's seeing right there is probably it.
Yep, there we go.
Where to?
Change my scene. Change my scene.
Yeah, 'cause I think you need to head there now.
Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun
Well.
with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Huh, Lick?
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla, fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
And yes,
Leave.
There's three.
and that was an intentional fourth wall break.
Yeah. Three of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us? This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving.
trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
What happened to 1 through 8?
Same thing that happens to a lot of animals, Malk. But you already know that somehow, don't you? Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
Your face is familiar. Do you have your own cereal?
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I like stories.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
And I believe that is the head of the Anarch movement in this area at the moment.
Yeah, take him over the Sabbat.
Oh, definitely. I mean, everything's better than Sabbat. But now you might want to save.
Probably a good idea.
Also, don't worry about, you know, CDC over there. I'm off to your left, I think. Yeah, you're gonna find a spot here that's quarantined.
Oof. Now let's see. I'm gonna guess this.
There you go.
This tall Gothic building here is the tower I need to go into.
Possibly.
We've got church here.
Oh yeah, I think you're over by the guy that can buy and sell shit. Yeah. The guy here with the truck. Oh, actually, maybe that's a Stormy thing.
Hard to tell, because they did have a few more mods in than I did.
Yeah.
All I've got is the unofficial patch.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Nocturne Theater. Empire Hotels. Venture Tower, Venture Tower.
So, Venture Tower.
Parking lot over here.
That's good.
we seem to be getting to a classic, which is my lousy sense of direction striking.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't know enough about the game to know where you're supposed to be going to. Like, so we have a name of a place, but I don't know where it's to.
Oop, fight, fight, fight!
Nice.
Hey, where'd they go?
Yeah, part of me is thinking that considering all that we've went through in this stream, this might be a spot to call it for the time being, so I can maybe off stream try and figure out, okay, where the hello am I supposed to go?
Indeed.
Because I am so lost.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Empire Hotel.
Also, nickname, I did not know that the term actually expanded it to otters, too.
Neither did I.
Right, so one more save for the road.
And it's true, I just googled it to see.
Okay, so with that, we'll close out the game.
Yeah.
Because again, we have, because this game does not like you tabbing out. Okay. So with that, we've gotten just that little bit deeper into the realm of the kindred. I have no idea what's going to happen next, because as you can see, we apparently went and met with the leader of the local anarch group. We've made we've formally made an enemy of the Sabbat, and well, just chaos.
Everyone wants to be. Yeah.
Hey. Well, that was certainly interesting.
Indeedy.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of ambiance you get when you're playing Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah.
Though, granted, I still can't believe out of all the clans they have in this game that I ended up as a Malkavian.
Fellow Malkavian, I welcome thee.
Of course you have to go with the batshit insane. There you are, batshit insane.
Yeah. Ors just had way too much fun when we were doing that testing to see how this game would work, and I went through that little quiz at the start for a little test run, and I ended up on the gosh darn Malkavians.
Of course, I was tickled pink.
I like how you aren't even denying being batshit insane.
I mean, I know I'm batshit insane. I'm a GM.
Well, I was talking about Nay.
Remember, I'm also somewhat of a GM too.
You know what? Fuck it, I'd be a Malkavian too. I've been GM before too.
I mean, as a clan, its downside is not that bad. All you get is you earn some kind of mental illness.
Hey. On the upside is, all you get, the only downside is, an upside really, you get a free friend in your head.
Yes, who is probably the sire of your entire bloodline. So at least you're one of the few clans whose antediluvian actually likes them.
Yeah, you always have a friend with you.
Yep, you and all the other Malkavians. Plus, dear old daddy Malkavian.
Oh, boy.
AKA, his name is actually Malkav, so still fits.
Yeah, with that, I think we can wrap this up for now. So, thank you, Ors, nickname, and Scorpio for joining the call. Always a pleasure.
Scorpio's been quiet for a while. He's probably muted.
He's muted.
Probably.
No, nothing. No, normally he bitches when we say that.
Hopefully he's just passed out at his computer.
Hopefully.
That or else he went to the bathroom and knocked himself out on the toilet.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. For now, thanks to everyone who came by to watch. I hope you had a wonderful time, and until next time, y'all take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.